Greetings, lords and ladies, Wafflelord here, and today we're going to be back for some more Yes, Your Grace. Now, if you remember, in the last episode, we started to kind of investigate Taly's murder. All we found so far is that someone left an animal tooth in the wine cellar. So we're going to have some kind of hunter try to come in and see what kind of animal tooth it is. Now, hopefully, we can find out and, get us closer to finding his murder. But no promises. But I guess there's only one way to, see what it is, and that's to continue on to week 11. Yes, I remember that the army needs food, and that the bigger it is, the more it needs. So what we talked about last time. Okay, but definitely what I'm going to get is, what we're going to get first. First thing on the list, if we have the cash for it, is we are going to get the training grounds, because we need to get more of an army up in here. Alright, let's progress. To be honest, this game is a lot deeper than I thought it would be. Alright, week 11. Hello, General. Grace, a nearby river has dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their home from a lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra water saved. I made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. Aw, thank you, Stan. You're doing so much to help my reign. Called for me, Your Grace. Yes, you. I've heard about spices. You stopped supplying them with some resources. Suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with process to get fortune dabs. Some call it Dipu Dapu, but it's most commonly known as Oracle Dust. I've heard about Redovia. I can help if you aid in my return. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pick one or the other, Etten or Praxis. It's medicinal use, of course, but also recreational, highly addictive. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. Makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. Want no part in it? Shame I'm losing sales, though. It's far away. Alright, I guess I've heard enough. I urge you to help me curtail Etten's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. If you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers, and I can also help with sick supplies. I heard Etten is selling dust near Kasky. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. See what Lord Etten has to say about this first. Just don't let that buffoon get under your skin, Your Grace. Yeah, let's ask about the animal tooth. Maybe he knows. Yeah, because I don't think he was there. It's like a pretty healthy animal, no holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have been from. I'm not an expert of beasts. Well, now we know it has to be a healthy animal. Okay, it's this crazy guy. What's up, man? So for what I said last time, I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. But how can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know, and that's worse, right? Let's ask how we can help him. Grace, you don't understand? Well, then help me understand, because all you've been saying is someone's after you, but you're not really giving me any hints. I just saw a man, and no, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell you, Grace, what the person is listening. I'm not going to imprison him, because he's just being paranoid, so I'm just going to ask him to leave. Come up with a way for me to help you. Really didn't mean to upset you. I'm just scared. Yeah, I'm not going to imprison him. Okay, so it's both my daughters. Okay, so first, Zidani, what's up? I hate that Luceria left. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I miss her. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Sure, why not? Mr. Lucia sent a letter and that she's fine. Have you heard any reply? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Please ask her about her cat. Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he alive? I will ask her about Dusty. Thank you. Okay, so there goes Sidani. Happy that we're going to talk about a cat. Now let's talk to our older middle child, Asalia. Well, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we could try it later today, please? Of course, I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done here. Hooray! More sword fighting! Who are you? You're new. Men and monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. So long before the blame spread to other buildings, the village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please send us some help. That's a lot of supplies. But I need my general, so I'm going to give them the supplies. That should get you enough to get you back up and running. Good and far, I'm sure. Alright, so we know Kasky. So these are just different areas. So let's send him to Wolmy. Okay. So we're going to talk with... We should invite Lord Etten, your grace. Make sure what Lurs is saying is true before we decline his alliance. We can find him. I know where to find him. We'll just do that to make Audrey happy. He's got slightly more men. First, I should be trying to ally myself as Lady Elena. She's got a lot of people. Okay. Well, we did everything in the throne room that we needed to do. Now let's go to the gardens. Alright. She's ready. Paving stone looks like it has moved. If I could get something sharp and then lift it. Sword would be too thick, I need something smaller. Okay. Yeah, how's practice? You ready? That's good. Hooray for father bonding time! Too slow. You heard about Sidani? What happened? Told her she should find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. Hey, snails are cool! She's been leaving bait in the garden since then. Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hollow and put it behind a bush. In the evening I told her something took her bait, and when she saw the huge skunk half her size, she panicked. What did she do? She grabbed my sword and she could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting the poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Ah, poor Sidani. Too scared for her own good. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. What do you mean? You're the one that put a skunk in the garden? Actually cried when she found out the thing was stuffed. Celia, stop picking on your sisters. To admit this is funny. This is a weird part, because it is a little funny, I agree with that, but it's also, I don't know if that'll give her the approval that she's looking for to continue doing this behavior, and we don't want to really, permit that. It's not a fun time. What to do? We gotta be the parent, not the friend. She's been very scared. Still can't believe she would pick up a sword, though. It's that pointless pranks on her, something could happen. Great. I do appreciate though that that's how we get her to, open up to us is through that sword fighting. It makes sense. So now it's on to Sadani. Hey, you doing okay after the skunk incident? Let's talk about the skunk. Just got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters into the castle. So I just took her sword. I'm sorry I ruined your stuffed animal. Yeah, what am I supposed to cuddle at night now? It was an old stuffed skunk. I was gonna get rid of it anyway. You're very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again. See, that's what I like. I didn't have to yell at her, I just had to say, like, you did the right thing, just don't, for the thing, but don't do it again. It's dangerous. Okay, there's nothing else to do this week. We already sent the bird for Lord Etten. So I think now we can just get back to the throne room and progress the week. Okay, let's see. Got anything else? We got the animal tooth. We're sending the general there. Sent a thing for our allies. So yeah, let's progress the week. Alright, let's see what we got to work with. What can we buy? Okay, it takes 4 of that, so we gotta have at least 4. It takes 9 for him. We should be trying to passively gain an army, because this ain't gonna be a fun war. Do that. Okay, so yeah, we'll slowly earn 10 army. Just in case, if we can't, ally with enough people before the Radovians attack, we can at least start passively building our army. 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, so it's going up by by hundreds. So right now, yeah, that seems about right. Alright, so we bought the thing that gets us 10 soldiers a week, so in 3 weeks we'll have 200 soldiers. And either way, if we side with Etten or Lurs, we'll have an extra 200. Okay, so we get a few people this time. I'm gonna guess that's the hunter and back. Curious nobleman visiting a local village had problems with the folks stealing his goods from him. He asked me to find those responsible. Search wasn't hard, I brought them back for justice. Gratefully paid me with gold. Nice, we got gold. Alright, so that's a little... Okay, so we'll definitely be able to pay him again for his work. That's good. I know why you need the spices. Grace, I can explain. Orkildus is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medicinal use more than anything else. It's just an easy way to make some gold. Doesn't matter if you sell dust or not, it's gonna get out to people anyway. If we're the ones selling it, then at least we're the ones profiting. You just pass it on, don't trouble yourself with the people who use it. In fact, I could really use your help in this operation. In return, I'll always be at your service. I have a location near Beltois that has some problems with the locals. Send an agent that way. Maybe he could give us a hand. Just if anything out of the ordinary happens, make sure I'm the first to know. Need to keep an eye on other sellers. I'm not going to be the king of drug dealers. Do right by me, I'll be sure to do right by you. I will give you my men, gold, and supplies. Yeah, I'm not going to help you. I will not be a kingdom that's foundation is built on drug peddling. Never say never. Wait, you didn't say never. Regardless, you might still change your mind. Look, I will throw in something extra for you. Along with 230 men, I'll throw in my hounds. They're deadly and precise. The Radovians won't know what to hit with them. No, I think I just remembered something about the night Taly died. I had a fair bit to drink at the stage, so everything's kind of blurry. But I did see someone in the gardens that night when I was watering the flowers. You pissed on my flowers? Dude, uncool. If you haven't already, you might want to poke around there. So you're welcome, Your Grace. take your leave and get out of here. If I hear you're peddling drugs again, I will throw you in the dungeons. No. Let's see how much gold they can offer us. For 50 gold, payable over 5 weeks. The first loan is free of charge. Okay, this one I will take the loan because we've gone 3 months without taking a loan, and we're going to war. We need as much help as we can. The bank is happy to help. Okay. Is this the new pet you have? What is it? I can kinda see it, but it's too pixelated for me to know. I introduce you to? The Stabber! You are terrifying at naming things, Sedan. Oh no. The Hedgehog! So it's Stabber the Hedgehog? How'd you come up with this? Well, Father, do you know the tale of Hansen? I'm gonna say no because I actually don't. Hansen was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped the king find his way home. As a prize, the hedgehog asked the king to promise to give him whatever greets him first upon his return home. Turned out that the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hansen was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, and turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. I wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Yeah, me too. Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it. Most popular is something about the old man with white hair killing monsters. Very silly, but Danica likes us. I might be wrong, but that kind of feels like it might be a Witcher reference. I will turn the Stabber into a prince. Please do not kiss the hedgehog. Once the Stabber is a prince, he can help me get Lily back. I'm sure she will like him more than I will. And then she and Dusty can return to the castle. Let's see. This must be the hunter. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. These scum are fiercer than any other. They have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. We are counting on help from your general, Your Grace. Keep an eye on those bandits. Make sure Radovian's not creating further posts. If they're locals, we should show them their place is no such behavior. Yeah, they killed a family. We gotta defend our people. She'll get the help of my general. The bandits bring him to justice. Okay then, let's talk with him. Etton's offer is very generous. We should certainly use his hounds in army in battle, but as promising as trading dust sounds, it could cause problems later. So to help Etton, we could be sure that Lurs will cancel his offer. Yeah, we're not going to allow dust sales in Davern. So let's just in the future, better not risk it. I don't want people coming to me crying that they've lost family members to this poison. In the case, we should aid Lurs in stopping this nasty business. Send your General Kasky as soon as possible and shut down the trading site he was talking about. If they ever come across anyone wanting to sell dust, we should imprison them for a while, just to discourage sales. Lurs will be happy to hear that and we should invite him over. Alright, so our plan is to invite Lurs over. After that, there's an optional thing in the bedchamber. Let's go check the bedchamber. Hey, what's up? Lord Etton visited me. Turns out he's trading Oracle dust and wants help with it. Doesn't approve the business, thinks it's bad for people. Both lords have promised to end us armies if we help them. I appreciate that we can come to our wife and ask for her opinion on stuff. You really think that selling dust is bad for people? It does have its side effects. If people are easy with no regulation, we could have problems. We don't have enough resources or doctors to deal with things going wrong. Again, it might also be nothing bad happens. I mean, I hear God's servants use it, so I'm sure it's fine. After the war with Rodovia, things start going wrong, we can always stop supporting Atten. Thank you, sweetheart. I guess it's worth thinking about. You know, if you need to discuss anything else. Okay, so our wife thinks we should be taking in the extra gold for the war effort, and then maybe drop him afterwards. I don't know, this whole thing just seems fishy to me. So I think the thing he was talking about poking around with was this. She knows more peace in our bedchamber. I know, I'm trying to look at this thing. Here still looks like it's been moved. If I can get something sharp and thin to lift it. If it is too thick, I need something smaller. Where can I find something smaller than that? Okay, well we know what we need to look at, so let's check. Maybe there's something in the dungeon we can take. Do you get anything? Nope, he does not. Let's look around, maybe there's something in these barrels? Nope, the barrels just lead me out. And check the front throne. Let's check the wall. Nope. Alright, I guess we'll find that thing to help us later. Alright, so we gotta pay 10, so we'll have 55 gold to spend this week. Okay, let's see, so we gotta send him to Kasky. So we got Beltois and Cosano to look at. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't realize our pigeon had returned. Okay, so I'm making an executive decision. Such a mess to the throne room. Anything over here? It's quite sharp, but they're about 1,000 years old. Okay, so it's Atten or Lurs. We should resolve this before inviting other people to show that we mean business. So he wants drugs to be sold. He doesn't want drugs to be sold. And we need to be vigilant. Let's invite Lena since she has a large army she can give us. And we haven't done anything for Lurs or... Because this thing is request that was a talk to Lurs from Pendle. Turns out that he does the drugs. Person knows and visit Kasky to close the Oracle trading post. There are two things Lord Atten asked for: buy Oracle from sellers and visit that. Yeah, I'm more for no drug sellers because it's not a regulated business, and I don't know. I'm not a drug lord, so I don't want it to be based on that. Okay, so let's pay the general when he comes back. It's good though that since he's gone, we don't have to pay him for 2 weeks. Okay, so I think... Okay, so we don't really have that for Carnival, but we can prepare the general. So that's good. And then... Ooh. Okay, so we got 180, that's good. Okay, let's see. So, we could spend it for that to unlock more locations. We still got the locations we have right now. So I think we're good on that front. With that, I think I'm just going to end the video here, guys. We've had a very, not interesting, but definitely progressing the game-wise, first 2 weeks. but that's as far as I think I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, maybe hit the like button so I know. And also, maybe subscribe to the channel so you can keep seeing me play this game. And comment down below what you'd like me to play next. But, in any case, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!